Look at this. Why is this bitch nigga half naked taking a selfie with arched eyebrows? Why is this fuck nigga taking a selfie half naked with arched damn eyebrows? One more time. That ain't photoshopped. That's that bitch ass nigga looking like Ethiopia's next top model. Hoe ass nigga. That's why I'm calling you moist, bitch nigga.
First in Ethiopia. They never occupied and dominated and conquered Ethiopia totally. And that's because King Menelik understood he needed more than just spirituality, because a lot of the Africans in other parts of Africa, they depended on their spiritual system. But when you're dealing with a group of people like the white supremacists who were not spiritual at all, you're going to lose. So King Menelik, he used his spirituality, but he understood that he had to be practical. So King Menelik, he got guns that rivaled the guns of his enemies. And when the Italians came into Ethiopia to try to defeat him, King Menelik used his guns and used his weaponry to fight them off. And when King Menelik in Ethiopia defeated the Italians, what's interesting, the Western media started to portray King Menelik as a white man. So this man was clearly a black African brother. There was pictures of him in the whole nine, but the Western media started to show cartoons and images of him as being white because they didn't want to let the world see that the European had been defeated by this African man.
What's the difference between a prostitute and a politician? A prostitute gives clients sexual favors. A politician, like Congressman Bill Thomas, gives corporations political favors. A prostitute takes money from guys who can't get any, whereas a politician like Tom DeLay takes money from guys who can't get enough. Prostitutes go to jail for turning tricks, while politicians stay out of jail by using their bag of tricks. A prostitute makes $30,000 a year the hard way, whereas a politician like Senator Frank Murkowski makes money the easy way. $120,000 a year from us, and a couple $100,000 more from hard-up oil executives. Actually, the only difference between a prostitute and a politician is that a prostitute has a pimp keeping an eye on her, and a politician doesn't. Until now.
Anybody can say there's a pimp. I go to a club and a lot of young guys are, I'm a pimp, I'm a pimp, I'm a pimp. But you can tell in the attitude. I even wrote a book on the game, man. I got a book. I'm one of the 5 pimps in history to actually have a book about the game. That's why I'm so well known around the country, besides my impeccable pimping skills.
So do you think the way I'm looking at this is off, or do you think it's on? I mean, because I look at Congress, I see them selling themselves out. We've tried so many things to get some order. Yeah, well, it's all failed. So you're like the last resort, all right?
Yeah.
If you can go down there as our pimp and bring some order to this house of ill repute, I think America would applaud you.
Will America applaud a pimp? I'm gonna show them how real pimp.
Yes. If you do this, if you slap them around a bit and get them, knock some sense into their head, and at the very least, if they're going to be whores for the people.
Okay. Well, I will pimp for America. How about that? When I get my Mac on, I like to learn some of the local customs. So I went to visit one of my homies. He's an expert. That's Nick Nyhart over at Public Campaign. He knew all the players on my new block. Slick Nick, I want to get some of this Washington, D.C. lingo in my Rolodex. What's a campaign contribution?
A campaign contribution is a sum of money given to a person who's running for office to help them further their campaign.
Okay, so that's basically the cheddar that you guys are spreading around here in Washington, D.C. That's the money.
That's the money. That's the big money. And I don't think the U.S. Senate and the U.S. House members would be getting all that money unless the people who gave it to them expected something in return.
So basically, we got a bunch of hoes who are the politicians turning tricks for the lobbyists, and the tricks are favors, illicit favors that they really shouldn't be doing to get some of this contribution money, right?
About $3 billion this year.
Well, you looking at a $3 billion pimp. You feel me, Nicky? Slick Nick? Bam. Yeah, take me to the Capitol, homie. Let's go over and get some of this Congress money.
I had more than 500 new hoes to bring into my stable, so I headed straight for the mother lode, the U.S. Capitol building.
What's up, baby?
I'm the new Mac in town.
Look at all you hoes. Y'all keep on taking that oil money. Break me off a little cheddar. You little stable of bitches. Wait, who your homeboy right here, man? Hold on, I'm spitting game at this bitch.
What's up, baby? You don't want to work for a real pimp?
Oh, baby. Looking good, though.
I'm sorry, I came to the wrong place.
Oh, I just want to spit a little game at you, baby.
I can't, I gotta go.
Oh, man, y'all need to get on this, man. I can hook you up.
What's up, baby? Come over here and holler at a real pimp.
Gotta go well, Brent. You know, crap?
No hoe would disrespect me like that unless they already had a pimp. And in this town, that's the Democratic and the Republican parties. These pimps bring in millions, and they weren't just going to let me in on the action. So I went down there to tell them that their services were no longer needed now that a real pimp was in town.
So my thing is, I just want to show y'all how a real pimp does it, and I just want to let you know that they working for me now.
You deal with them.
The hell they don't.
For the people of Pennsylvania, the
They
people
work
of
for,
Texas.
They work for the pimp of Los Angeles, because I done went and put the shoe on their ass. This is the new game now. I came in to D.C. to get my pimp on. I'm just like you. But the thing is, them hoes go through me now. They're my stable. You feel me, J-Dog? And I'm coming to you pimp to pimp because, you know, the rules of the game is that if you knock another pimp's hoe, you got to go check the pimp and let him know what's up.
Well, it sounds to me like you're quite upset and you're very disenchanted, like most Americans are, at the Republican majority in their efforts to kill campaign finance reform.
J-Dog, I'm not upset with you, man. I mean, you know, I don't hate the player, I don't hate the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't play or hate, I congratulate, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I think we're probably done for the...
Come on, man. One last thing, man. Really, who are you giving your money to, man? Because I might know. I'm telling you, I've been checking bitches all week, man.
Well, I really resent your use of that word, so I would ask
What word,
you not
bitch?
do that. Yeah,
That's what they are. I mean, well, you resent the truth? They bitches, they hoes, and you a pimp. I mean, really, I mean, what other euphemism can we use? I like you, man, I'm telling you. We're on the same page with this pimp game, baby. It's all to the good.
I think you got the picture that I was now the main Mac in charge.